Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to get on here and share my thoughts on something that a friend of mine talked about earlier today, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because maybe I just thought that maybe it would possibly help somebody if. I'm already fumbling over my words. I might not edit this, just so you know. So you're gonna see me be a dork, and yeah. I just really wanted to get on here and just share it and collect my thoughts on it. But pretty much, my friend was talking about how our society pretty much has us thinking, or pretty much just has us just by default looking at people from their outward appearances. And so for example, pretty much it's you look at somebody, or you look at me now and you just see me as just this weirdo dork that fumbles over words sometimes, or a lot of times actually. But of course you guys don't see that in my previous videos because A, I don't talk sometimes, 2, I just redo the video entirely over until it's perfect because I'm just kind of a perfectionist like that. But anyway, you guys would pretty much you guys could see me as that, whereas you don't, in actuality me, I may not actually be like that on my outward, in my outward views. It's in another sense people can prejudge someone and whether or not it's actually right. In some cases it may be right, but ultimately it can just not be right. And so put it into another context, blind people, and not to call you out, but correct me if I'm wrong, but depending on how blind a person is, you can't exactly see how a person in front of you looks. So pretty much with them, all they have to go off of is how the person acts, talks, and maybe carry themselves. I don't know if that falls under its own category. I'm not entirely sure, but maybe it falls under its own category. I'm not sure, but one of those, they pretty much just have to go off of what they hear, feel, and just all that stuff because they can't see. But that, in a sense, is pretty much how everyone should be, really. Don't focus on a person's outward appearance. Yeah, in some cases it might be good in some circumstances, but not always. I don't know if that makes sense. It might. I don't know. I'm really considering editing this video now. But yeah, I'm sorry. It's just, I'll be honest, society is pretty freaking messed up. It's very messed up. And I'll be honest, I am at fault of prejudging people. But once I actually find out that I was wrong, oh shoot, I was wrong. I was entirely wrong. I love this person. This person is amazing. I want to kidnap you. Not literally, not in a bad way, just make you mine. I claim you. You're my sister, brother, whatever. You're my family now. But yeah. So, I guess what you can get out of this video, if you've actually watched this far, which if you actually did watch this far, then thank you. Thank you. Somebody can actually listen to my rambling. But, I guess what you can get out of this video is just that don't be quick to judge somebody, because even though that can be good in some situations, it's not always good, because, well, you don't know what's going on you don't know what's going on in somebody else's life, so you can't just prejudge somebody and automatically assume they're like, oh, they're a good person or they're a bad person. Like, it's just not gonna work out, because, well, that's one way of making enemies, and nobody wants that. It's just not worth it. But don't be quick to judge people, because even in the worst, even in the worst places, or in the worst group of people, you can actually find somebody that's actually worth keeping in your life, even though it's just a bad situation, I guess. If that makes sense. I don't know if this makes sense. I think I just confused myself even more. But leave a comment in the description box below if I should start making more videos like this, or if critique me. Please just critique me. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Peace.